Today on the channel, you guys all got a pizza, my heart. Oh, you see what I did there? Today, we've got the NECA Ninja Turtle cartoon line, Pizza Monster. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Ninja Turtle unboxing and review, of course from NECA, and of course from the cartoon line. Turtle Anxiety, it's here once again, but not a lot of anxiety with this one. This is one like I did, and I'm sure a lot of you guys did as well. Back in April of 2021, we pre-ordered this bad boy, and here we are, middle of December 2021, finally starting to arrive at our doorsteps. Have to think these will be hitting Target stores in the next month or so. I think that's a fair assessment. But I forgot all about this one. I mean, I knew it was coming, but I couldn't remember when. That's the state of the pre-ordered games these days. But Turtle Anxiety getting easier. We always talk about it a little bit in every video. A lot easier when you can pre-order these things and you know they're going to arrive. Not a big fan of the shipping costs and all that, but you could say the same thing about going to the stores and gasoline and time cost. So I think it's a bit of a wash at the end of the day. But I'm just happy to have the Pizza Monsters. You guys know I love pizza. It's my favorite food. I'm a bit of a pizza connoisseur, a bit of a pizza expert. I've been on podcasts. I've been on the TV news talking pizza before. I know a good pizza when I see one. So anytime I get a pizza action figure to bring kind of my two worlds together, man, I'm here for that. I love it. And that's why I like this a whole lot. And I got to say, right off the bat, I remember the Pizza Monster episodes, but once again, I haven't watched those episodes in a long, long time. One of these days, I'm going to sit down and watch the whole series once again. It's been way too long. I remember the Pizza Monsters from the episode, but boy, I didn't remember them being this big. I was kind of shocked when I got this. I thought they'd be a little bit bigger than the Turtles, but I wasn't aware they were going to be massive, and we're going to compare them to Chrome Dome. I got him over here at the table. One of the biggest, actually not one of, the biggest Ninja Turtle cartoon figure at this point. We'll see kind of how they compare height-wise. I do have a couple more of these Pizza Monsters coming because there was a limit of 2. That old outlaw Waylon Jennings, he got some as well at the same time. So we'll see. We'll see how they look when I get 3 of them together, but I was shocked how big these were in package. But speaking of package, we're going to do this unboxing and review like we do all the other ones on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We'll see where it goes from there. So let's take a look at the Pizza Monster packaging. Beautiful, beautiful packaging. We've seen this in the past with Foot Soldiers, Krang, Chrome Dome, Mondo Gecko, kind of the VHS style packaging instead of the 2-pack. And usually they do that for bigger deluxe style figures. Beautiful, look at that sewer scene there. You got, is that Michelangelo? Yep, Michelangelo's got a nice slice of pizza. Going strong, and you got that monster right behind him. It's funny when you're a little kid, you remember these episodes. Alien is a movie, for whatever reason, I've never seen the Alien movies. I don't have a clue why. It's probably in my wheelhouse a little bit. I'm not a huge sci-fi guy. Star Wars, you guys know, but outside of that, not big sci-fi, but I think I would probably enjoy Alien. So one of these days, maybe I'll watch the Alien movies. But Alien movies really took pop culture. They took the world by storm, I guess you'd say, in the 80s. So we had a little homage in the Turtle cartoon here. We also saw, what is it, the Spider Slayer in the cartoon Spider-Man back in the animated series in the 90s. Those looked a little bit alien-inspired. You, of course, had the Brood from X-Men being alien-inspired. There was a lot of things that were inspired by aliens in other toy lines, comic book lines, movie, TV. You get the point. And this was one of them. Very creepy looking, though. Very creepy looking for a child toy. Or maybe I'm just creeped out by these alien-looking creatures. You could tell me if you were creeped out by them. But I always thought they were creepy, especially that yellow color to them. There's something about that cartoony yellow in these guys that made them just even creepier. It's almost Simpsons color, but creepy. But very cool artwork, as always. Ninja Turtle logo at the top, all that kind of stuff. Volume 7, you got the video, kind of looks like a VHS case, a big VHS case. Volume 7. Another one bites the crust. I see what you did there. Queen Mania running wild in the 80s. Kinda. I guess they're one of the biggest bands of all time, but obviously that was about the end of Queen, because I think Freddie Mercury, he died in 89 or 90, somewhere in that wheelhouse. But Queen got some sleeper albums out there. I'm not a big fan of the greatest hits, but they got some good deep cuts, especially some of the older stuff. But this isn't a Queen review. This is a Ninja Turtle review. Same thing on this side over here. Turtles at the top, warnings, credits, all that kind of fun stuff. And then the back, Beautiful artwork from the back. You got Baxter, you got Shredder, you got the little aliens. As we know, much like other aliens out there, they, grow. You get it going and they grow and get bigger and scarier. We got a big blurb back there. We're going to read the blurb as is custom on the channel. Let's read and see what it says. Shredder and Baxter Stockman devise a scheme to ensnare the turtles with free pizzas. That works for me every day, too. Topped with a sinister secret ingredient, 3 devilish eggs from Dimension X. When the prize... Ooh, Dimension X, terrible this time of year. I don't recommend ever going to Dimension X. When the prize pizzas are mistakenly delivered to April in a pair of bratty bambinos. Oh, love a good bambino. The mysterious monster eggs hatch and the cretaceous critters escape into the city's sewers. There, an even deadlier surprise await. Once exposed to water, the creatures mature into 15-foot rampaging beast. Can the heroes in a half-shell capture Krang, Krang's creature control device, and subdue the destructive demons before it's too late? So we do get that accessory, the creature control device. Say that 10 times fast. So very cool. And much like, taken from other movies, Gremlins, they hit water. What do they turn into? They turn into a big scary gremlin, Stripe and the gang. Taking a little bit of aliens, taking a little bit of gremlins, and bam, you got a pizza monster. And the pizza coming from the turtles' love for pizza just makes all the sense in the world. So taking stuff from other things to make something new. That's what we see. But now here's the moment of truth. If you haven't seen the pizza monster yet, hide your kids, move them away. They might be scared. Boom, look at that. Holy cow. That's about the scariest monstrous thing we're going to get in the turtle line, I think. As of right now, off the top of my head, probably the scariest thing we'd get. So there it is. Very, very cool. I'm here for it. Let's get him out of the package. Slide him out. Holy cow, is he big. And what do we got? A sewer background? No, we get the Channel 6 background. So that's cool. I always love these backgrounds. I should probably save them. Actually, I do save them. I actually save all my turtle boxes. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I've got a massive collection of turtle boxes at this point. It's a lot of real estate, but is what it is. But here's the plastic prison. There it is. Look at that thing. Very yellow. You get the pizza. You get the UFO pizza box. Always cool. Ties in with that Turtles diorama, as you guys know. You do get the baby versions, of course. Then you get the creature control device. Oh, and you got a big tail with this guy as well. It looks like it's a bendy tail, so we'll have to dig into that. I guess I didn't notice that was detached. But there it is, the plastic prison. All right, as we do with these turtles, I'm going to take it offline. I'm going to get them out of these twist ties, and we'll be back with the pizza monster. All right, we're back. We got the pizza monster out of the package. Time to dive in and see what all the fuss is about. So let's start with some accessories first. We get the UFO pizza box, and we know this from the Toon diorama, of course, the cartoon as well. But tying the whole world together, the NECA Toon diorama has a sign for this, as you guys remember. But this is a cool, I think it's cool, as it looks like it opens. And it does open, so beautiful. A pizza box, got a nice hinge to it, opens up. We do have a pizza, of course. Nice to always get any pizzas with their turtle line. You can put it right in there, fold it up. A great accessory, not just for turtle fans out there, but anybody collecting pizza memorabilia, but also fig photographers out there. You want to use this for your wrestling figure, something like that. Just a neat little thing you could have. So UFO pizza, I'm here for that. A fabulous accessory. Great to have that one. We got that tracker deal we were talking about, Krang's device. You can give this to Donatello or one of the turtles. Cool to have that. Really ties the scene, the episode together. So we get that. And then we get the baby pizza monster, which we've seen in the past, but very cool. You got to have both versions. I think you got to get this guy wet, and he turns into this monstrosity. Beautiful, beautiful. Just a little fixed figure. No articulation on this guy or anything. Doesn't need to be, and I'm glad there's not, because it would probably break being as small as it is. Now we get to the pizza monster, and like I said, holy cow, is this a whole lot bigger than I anticipated it to be. Just a fabulous figure here. Now the tail you have to put on, and I'm going to tell you guys, I say it in a lot of these turtle videos, you got to be careful with these. As NECA, we love NECA. We love a lot of lines from NECA. But historically, you need to warm up their joints. I'm an absolute maniac, because I don't warm them up. I do this all here. Want to give the experience of you just opening the package. I don't want to open it off camera, play with it for a couple of days. This is all about first impressions, getting it out of the package. That's what it is, and that's how you guys would be if you're unboxing this, and you will be when you unbox things like this. So I had to put this tail on, and it was pretty hard. I ended up getting it in there. You had to work it a little bit, but you're always scared you're going to break something. But it is a bendy wire tail. That being said, I have heard on Twitter, or I think it was Twitter, I saw a post, somebody saying they broke this. I think it was the leg broke off. So as usual with Ninja Turtle, any NECA figure, be careful. If in doubt, you can't move the joint, heat it up, because you're playing with fire at that point. You might break it off. This one, I haven't played with the articulation yet, but like I said, I did get the tail in. The tail spins around, moves around. It's got a bendy wire in it, so you can move it whatever you want. It's not crazy bendy, but there's enough give you can play with it a little bit. But it does move around, and that is nice. Makes this figure even bigger when you add the tail, the length. But the thing I like best about this tail is a weird stance on this guy. Obviously, huge head going on. Big long arms, but skinny. He would be very difficult to stand without a tail. You can use that tail as a bit of a tripod for him to help him stand. So that's how I'm going to really use the tail to make him stand better. And it's great because this was another one that feels like he would tip over in your display. We hear that a lot with Krang and Chrome Dome. Some of the other turtles tipping over without stands and stuff. This guy would definitely be tipping over all the time. So having this as a stand for the back of him is just perfect. We love it. That's great. Then you get to the coloring on this guy. Yellow, predominantly yellow with black lining and then some white highlights. Fabulous. This looks absolutely fabulous. Really nightmare-inducing. I'm going to have to show it to my kids, see what they think, see if this is too scary for them. I doubt it. They're not scared of anything. They've been watching horror movies since they were born, but I think for Turtle, the Turtle universe, the old school Turtle cartoon, this is the most scary monster of them all. I don't remember ever being scared by anything, but some of you guys are a lot younger than me out there. Did anything creep you out in the Turtle universe? I have to think this is probably the most creepy thing that at least I remember from the old Turtle cartoon. But articulation-wise, we talked about the tail and all that. There's a ton of articulation on this. You got double articulation on the bicep and on the forearm, I guess. So you got two different spots that you can use articulation for. The hand moves all around. They're not movable. We didn't get extra hands with this guy. He can move at the shoulder. A little tight, not a huge range of motion, but he does move. The typical motion all around, all that kind of fun stuff. No double jointed or anything, shoulders. But he does have double jointed knees, which is cool. And then you got, of course, the feet that move that are on the rocker. And then you got a diaphragm that kind of moves at the side as well. So plenty of articulation, but the coolest articulation, and if you're buying multiples of these Pizza Monsters, which a lot of you people are, I am having 3 personally. I know some people are getting 2, some 3, some are getting 1. But you can make them different. And that's the key on Army Builders. Give them a little smoke and mirrors, make them a little bit different, give them a different pose, but then you get the mouth that moves. That is key. I love it that they have articulation on the mouth here. You can have him totally open wide, or you can have him closed, and that's going to be the key. I'm going to have one totally open, one totally closed, one somewhere in the middle. 3 points of difference. That is a key when you get these guys. But man, big, beautiful chompers in there. You can see that big pink tongue with the red mouth, black eyes, just nightmare fuel is what this is about. And you guys know I love that kind of stuff. So just a very cool figure as a whole here. I am glad I picked this up. Better than expected. I can't believe that. I saw the Pizza Monster, said, oh, that's cool, that's all right. But getting it in hand, seeing it in hand, and especially when I get a couple more of these, and stay tuned to my social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. Follow me on those. What are you waiting for? I will have some nice pictures set up when I get all 3 of them. Hopefully the next week or so I'll get my other 2, so stay tuned for a weekly purchase. Stay tuned for my pictures on my social medias. But this is better than expected, way better than expected, and I had high hopes for it, but it's kind of one of those set it and forget it. You pre-ordered it about a year ago, it came, it's a nice surprise. It's a nice Christmas surprise since we got our Christmas sweaters on this week. You guys know how that goes. But just really cool. But then you put him by some of the turtles. Here's a Leonardo for size comparison here. Look at that height difference. I mean, he's about double the size of Leonardo. But then when you get him next to Chrome Dome, not quite as big as Chrome Dome, but a lot larger than I anticipated. This is a big figure. I'd have to think, I don't have Krang right here by me, but Krang's just a hair smaller than Chrome Dome. He's got to be the 3rd biggest turtle figure from the cartoon line so far. Just absolutely awesome, especially if you like horror, especially if you like aliens, which I don't even watch aliens, like I said. Just fits a lot of categories. Just really cool, and I love how deep the cuts are in the Turtles line. I think 2022 we're going to get some more deep cuts, so stay tuned for that. And also stay tuned, in the next week or so, I'm going to do my top 10 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures of 2021. So you'll want to catch that video, and you'll want to catch all the best of videos that I have right here on the channel. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. You already did the social medias. Subscribe to my channels. We're unboxing every single Turtle, Marvel Legend, wrestling figure, G.I. Joe. The list goes on. It goes on way too long, but we're doing it all here on the channel. I'd love for you guys to join in on the fun. So there it is, the Ninja Turtle Pizza Monster. I'm looking for your thoughts. How many did you pick up? What do you think about it? Did it scare you as a kid? Let me know your thoughts on the Pizza Monster, and subscribe to me, like I said, on my social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. Of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Get your very own Turtle Anxiety t-shirt. The anxiety is real, people. Get your Turtle Anxiety t-shirt, and follow me on social media, like I said. So there you go. So there it is, the NECA Ninja Turtle Pizza Monster. I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.